And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find that it's that time of the year. Shams no team is going to run off titles like Boston did in the 60s, but these Celtics have a chance to win their share. What a great start for them.
An absolutely loaded roster. Everyone can defend. Everyone can shoot. They love the versatility they have on their team, and you have to be able to play multiple positions and be versatile to play on this team. It's hard to find a weak link, and it's really championship or bust in Boston.
And it feels so great for their coach, Joe Mazzulla. I know we'll get to that down the road. What a great job he's done.
A young coach who has really found his stride.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle. Now White, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Pass to Brown, stolen by McDaniels. And they're pushing it up. Here's Randall. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And we've seen Randall up his aggressiveness lately, accepting more responsibility and taking more initiative.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Randall. When you think about the great teams that we have seen and the great seasons that we have watched over the many decades, where do you think historically Boston's season will be placed?
The greatness of the Celtics can be measured in any one of their players can win an MVP, whether it's Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Jrue Holiday. They all have the ability, and Kristaps Porzingis, to all win individual accolades, but what makes them so great is they can sacrifice and be one for each other. You think about starting fives. The 2017 Warriors, the 24, 25, 25, 26 Celtics. For years to come, this Celtics group has a chance to compete.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Holiday, a screen on Edwards. Right the pass to Tatum. And a miss there on the triple. And the Timberwolves with possession. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Well, they were on the wrong side of a very close matchup last time they met, but what a great game.
Outside, White. Tatum against Conley. Tatum draws the double. Shot clock at 6. Nice move. Brown, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Outside for Randall. Pass to Edwards. Launches a 3. Sinks the triple.
And so good off the bounds. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. You certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York, getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
That trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful.
Porzingis' ability to space the floor creates a lot of matchup problems defensively.
And he makes that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Holiday. Michael Conley making his last shot. With some arc, that one good for 2.
What touch on the floater. Holiday has so many crafty shots in his arsenal.
And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want, but there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. And here's White after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
Edwards dishes to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside for Randall. Back to Gobert. Over Tatum. Gobert, no good.
Ooh, might rush that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Here's Holiday. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. Austin needs to get off a shot. Holiday with the three. Rebound, Minnesota. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got 10 points.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
Tatum deciding where to go with it, and they get it. No good that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Minnesota on top, up by 4. From Target Center, back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's McDaniels in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Pritchard. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Pass to Hauser. The Celtics working the ball around now. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And he uses the glass on the lane. McDaniels got the lead up to 6 now for Minnesota.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Tatum. 7 points in the game. Tatum gets it to go inside. Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era. You prop the Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, they're all fun to watch. Here's Shireman following the 3 by Minnesota. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser from deep. Reid with the rebound. And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports
my
to bring
goodness.
people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
And think, 3 of the top, 5-6 players, we got Doncic. You know, we've got Porzingis, of course, who is such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on and on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
You and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon. Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for McDaniels. Edwards, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Mike Conley subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Now here's Brown. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. For 3, it doesn't go for him.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Celtics trail by 8. Here's Holiday. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Smart take by Holiday, forcing his way to the stripe.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game. Al Horford is checked in for Tatum.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Puts it up from 12. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. We'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
Gobert the pass to Edwards. Over Brown. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 12 in the game.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And White kicks to Holiday. And Holiday with the slam.
Oh, Holiday hit him with a move. That was nice.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And just great to have Shams join us, isn't it, guys? Such a wealth of knowledge.
Yet no one is more locked in on the league. If there's a move happening, Shams knows about it before the players do.
Minnesota's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. DiVincenzo passes to Randle. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Boston trailing. Stolen by Michael Conley. DiVincenzo finds Gobert. For 3, Edwards. And it's White with the rebound.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
That ties it up. Minnesota shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Gobert down low. He's against Porzingis. Randle from outside. Traps in the tray. 5 points in the game.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randle with so much more confidence now from the outside.
There's Brown with the 3, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning. Well, it doesn't get much better than this, fellas.
Are you joking? Could be much better. We had something other than veggies and hummus at the crowd.
And moving on to the Timberwolves now. They're in the midst of a close game.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes and buying buckets. That'll do it for our show tonight.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they had 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Conley against Holiday. A 3 from Porzingis. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. The muscle from Edwards.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Holiday, he's got 6. He takes it in, goes straight through the defender for the dunk, draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Anthony Edwards. Right around 25 points per, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Tatum. It's Edwards on the wing. Light covering. Randall outside. Edwards against White. Edwards dishes to Randall. Back to Edwards. Takes a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside, White. It's Brown on the wing. The Celtics working the ball around now. Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from White. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees. In terms of point of attack, on-ball defenders, it does not get better than Jrue Holiday. He is relentless and has great length as well.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. Now here's Edwards. He's got 20. The 3 ball. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 9.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
McDaniels against Brown. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Brown. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Randall finds Edwards. Porzingis with the block.
You see why Porzingis is one of the best shot blockers in the league. All the length.
He had a nice open look right there. He's got 9.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Conley, the pass to Randall. Jacks up a 3. And Pritchard pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's Brown missing. Minnesota in the lead. Conley kicks to Edwards. Edwards at full speed. And Edwards slams it in.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Boston has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Minnesota leading by 4. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the team's scoring leaders. In 4th, the Celtics.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Boston making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Pritchard. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And here's Brown outside. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Love the response by Brown, marching right back down and dropping in his own 3.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed. And it goes down 2 points. Reed's got his first bucket of the night.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Brown. Minnesota with the rebound. Reed's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far. You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We come back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Joe Ingles is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Dillingham, and it's Reed in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Springer. Driving to the basket. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Puts up a 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
And it's in there. Reeves got the lead up to 13 now for Minnesota.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Back to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to DiVincenzo. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Tatum's shot is off.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's DiVincenzo from downtown, and Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 13. Horford the pass to Pritchard, and here's Tatum for 3. Buries the long range jumper.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Pass to Edwards. Edwards holding off the D and converts.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a 14-point game. Over in the corner, White. Outside Tatum. Lets it go with a 3. And rebounded by McDaniels. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Gobert against Porzingis. For 3, Edwards. Kept alive. Here's Randall. Edwards finds Randall. The tray. Rebound Boston. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. White left side. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And that's now 7 points for Derek White. Timberwolves leading by 12. It's Edwards on the wing. The 3. Edwards with confidence.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant.
From the line, Holiday gets the bucket.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
Minnesota's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Conley dishes to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. To the paint, here's McDaniels. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Shoots over McDaniel. Here's Porzingis. Lays it up and banks it in.
Scooped up the board. Porzingis wasting no time going up with it.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Conley the pass to Edwards. Shoots over White. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now here's Edwards. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Randall no good. And here's White over in the corner. Brown buries it from three-point range. 36 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. Takes the three. Connects from three-point range. Edwards got 34.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Randall kicks to Edwards. Lets it go. Rebounded by the Celtics. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Mike. The game is flowing for you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.